So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Manchester United against...
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yes, getting the... Impressive jump! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Chance! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Now he's got space here. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Probing pass. It's a goal kick. Vieira. Thuram. Puyol. Quarter of an hour played. And no, he's seen through all of that. Manchester United have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. He is through here! Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. Here's a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Chance, surely! It's bounced back off the post. Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Tries to get it clear. All the way back. Buffon, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. That has ended up in no man's land. Cruyff! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Modric. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. In comes the corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. No, he's not getting his way this time. And now a sudden chance to counter. Modric. Can he get on the end of it? Tries a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Kaká actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona have their third corner. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played into space.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Vieira is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's Kaka. And that is out of play. Looking for options for movement. Great chance! That's really well cleared. Davids. Very nicely done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. Toure has the space to scheme.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That has been knocked clear. Tries one from range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Thuram. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
2 added minutes.
Oh, that's delightful. Swings it across. Van Dijk clears it away. Yaya Toure. So, a temporary halt to the action. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Any strong opinions on the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
And we get things going again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Puyol cuts out the pass. Maldini. Now Modric. And it's Kaka. There's the crossfield ball. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos. That ball looks a good one. Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Vieira is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's being shifted off it. Out towards the flank. Cruyff has it out wide and in space. Buffon deals with that nice and simple. Now it's Kaka. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Ball is over the line. So we've reached the hour mark. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Chance for a shot!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi looking to receive it in space, and he's managed to get free. Getting up there! Oh, good finish! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Davids. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
This is Ronaldo, and he was quick to react. Thuram. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Stood up well to him there. That's an imaginative pass. Always onto this. Too much on it. Oh, what's he done? Vieira. Messi being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
And that's been takes a shot! Cleared away.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Vieira. Now it's Yaya Toure. Driving on and making good progress. Nicely shaped ball, passed somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Searching pass he's played there. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Vieira.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's intervened well there. Davids. And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable.
Manchester United against PSG.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Looking for the run. He's found the way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's put paid to the danger. And it's Cruyff. Nice interception, well timed. And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Cruyff. Distributed tidily. This is a promising build-up. He's on it, can he get away? Engages and forces him off the ball. Desai. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Toure receives it in a wide position. Gerrard. Neymar. David Villa.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good running, strong and purposeful. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now he's got space here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
Manchester United really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
Vieira wins the duel this time. Messi. Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. Vieira. To Messi. Probing pass. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester... David Villa! David Villa! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
PSV restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Pinches it off him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lahm. Gerrard. And it's Neymar. Now it's Villa. It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cruyff. Now it's Messi. Pass is just off target. To Michelis. Maldini. That's Gerrard. And it's to Michelis. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Tries to pass it through. Drills one in. Defending of the desperate variety.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And it's been taken short. Lahm delivers. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 42, Toure. Coming on the field is...
So once again, we're underway.
19, Frank Lampard.
Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Villa, and that is a little undercooked. Messi has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. David Villa. Gerrard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Villa. Now it's Cruyff. Nicely weighted ball, good take. Deflected behind for a corner kick. PSV have their second corner now. Messi goes short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Roberto Carlos. Van Dijk has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Played for Lampard. Can he get it through? And this is Messi. That's very neat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Cruyff. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Played back. Desai, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Messi. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lampard. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lampard powering forward here. And he's heaved it away. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well read, and the danger is averted. Knocks it into space. Cruyff gets into a good position. Aimed at the far side. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Lampard. Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution.
It's their second corner of the game. Maldini tries to clear. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira is the team's great visionary. And he shoots! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
75 minutes played. Might be danger here. And Shevchenko!
PSV clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And he welcomes it in. Eto'o!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Looking for options for movement. The less said about that pass, the better. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still...
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United with the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does...
Big chance! And that's a good finish. They have stolen level at the last. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Soma. Maldini. Messi. The Paul gets a foot in here. So that's it. It is all over. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Buffon totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, Peter, it's so good to see everyone show the appreciation that's fully deserved. Although I'm sure he himself won't be thinking about that. All he'll be thinking about will be making sure that he ends up on the winning side here.
Xavi Alonso. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Son Heung-min, caresses it through, and he's worked it through. And this is James Rodriguez. Son Heung-min! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Turan. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
No joy this time. Roberto Carlos. Cruyff. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Spread it left. Cruyff in acres of space out wide.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, what a ball! Pass somewhat off target. Foot in. So it is still 0-0. Messi. Costa Curta.
Manchester United always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard.
Shot a goal! He's scored! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's James. And there's the shot! Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Shoots! And that's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Vieira. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Tonali. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Turns back here, probably the best option. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Cruyff. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. And it's Tonali.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Zanetti. Son Heung-min. And that is expertly dealt with. Knocks it into space. Vieira. And the referee has signalled for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And he's picked it up out wide. Zanetti gets into a good position. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Son Heung-min clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Son Heung-min. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Rijkaard. Xavi Alonso is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? The message is clear, none shall pass. Tonali. Vieira. Desai. Looking for the run. Now it's Lampard. He's found a way through. Lampard with the cross. And it's hoisted clear. Threads one in. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. No, he's not getting his way this time. Oh, super ball. And Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Lampard! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Rijkaard. And it's Zanetti. Cannavaro. Now Tonali. Zanetti, the man that is tenacity personified. Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Chips it through. And he thumps it clear. Oh no, what has happened here? Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
And this is Son Heung-min. He's shifting. Impressive jump. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Desai, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Tonali, nicely weighted ball, and he plays one through. Son Heung-min! Tremendous from Son Heung-min! About as smooth as it gets. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at...